Hey YouTube, what is going on, y'all? Alright, man, today's video we're gonna be going inside my mind. I'm gonna be breaking down a banger 43 kill game, going over my thought process in and out of fights, just breaking everything down so you guys can take some of my game and incorporate it into yours and become a better player. In the early days of Warzone, I was not as good as I am now. I promise you that. I used to stay around kind of like a 2KD until I really started taking the game serious. I started watching other people play and I really started breaking down my own game, trying to get better because I wanted to be nasty. So I always land, whether I'm playing solos or squads, I'm always landing here. I always land around markets. This is like a super hot spot. Now, if you wanted to land in market, you can do that, but I don't like landing in market because people land on these buildings on this side of market and these buildings that I land at, and they can look down and shoot you from the rooftops, which kind of sucks. But there are usually by that crashed helicopter, there are the blue loadie chests. So if that's something you're willing to fight for, more power to you. But I always land here and then I kind of rotate towards market because that people usually land here, and like I said, people usually land on the other side over here on the other side of markets on these rooftops. So it's just good to land here, kill people here, loot up, get your guns, whatever. And some people always like to land in mall as well. So this is just a really good spot to land, and then you can rotate to the hotter areas to continue fighting. So we just get looted up over here. At the moment doesn't seem like too many people landed here, but we're hearing fighting all around us. That's one thing, like, there's never a time in a game where I'm not absorbing information. Even if I'm not fighting, I don't have a UAV, I don't have anything, I'm just kind of running around, I'm always listening for gunfights. So if I hear people fighting, I'm gonna go third party that, especially when you're playing trios or quads by yourself. You want to pick your spot. You have to play a lot smarter, so you want to pick your spots and pretty much you get into a third part. So we find that guy floating out the air. We hear this guy coming up the stairs there. Well, I gas him so I can get this full, and then he pings on our map, so we know he's still in that corner. I almost lead that right into that guy. That would have been a sick. I almost stuck him. That would have been a sick little thermite. So here's something I do a lot. It doesn't happen right here, but a lot of the times if I break somebody on top of the rooftops and I'm on a different rooftop, instead of just jumping right for them, say I don't like down them or anything, I just break them and they run into the stairwell. What I'll do is I'll jump down to the bottom and go and cut them off because they're gonna run all the way down the stairwell. Or what they'll do is they'll go a couple floors down and then hold up because they're gonna think, people always chase. A lot of people just straight chase, where I go a step ahead of them and I go down and then cut them off going up, and they are never ready for it. Doesn't happen here, but that's just something I do a lot. I don't know where this guy went, but we know this guy we know there was a guy that was holding yeah, see, he's right there. I wanted to get that down to see where his teammates were, where his third teammate was. But I didn't get the mantle. It didn't let me mantle. We heard him run. Not a very far distance, and then we didn't hear anything else, so I knew he was just kind of sitting in a corner somewhere. All right, so here we shot a couple people out of the air. I was just kind of standing around, looting up, listening, waiting for the loadie to drop. We get our we see the loadie drop. We hear this guy sniping. We see him right there laying on top of them all. So let's get up there. I'm rocking the cast-off 7.62 and the ISO. Both probably like top 3 ARs and SMGs respectively in the game right now. Hear that bomb drone coming in, so I'm out of there. I think this guy was lagging out because I downed him and his body didn't go to actually like go into the downed animation. I think I caught that guy lagging out. His teammates flying in, but we heard these fights. Now we see these guys bot walking. I'm in a bot lobby. So our eyes light up, baby. Look at this. Look at this. This is how you know you. No. So right there, a team like that, you kind of want to keep it in the game if at all possible. But obviously, I didn't know that there was only 2. But a team like that, you definitely want to you want to farm them. You don't want to wipe them.
Damn it. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
Check to see if that guy's gonna jump down. He doesn't. That guy just kept shooting, so I feel like he didn't notice that I was below him. Now he definitely knows I'm below him. I can't stand up. We just got to get out of there. I thought I heard him jump down right there, but I think that was him just jumping off of that like little roof onto the actual roof. You know what I'm saying? Now we take this zip. This is a good example of kind of like playing as a third party. You hear there's two teams here, obviously. So you kind of just want to be a rat, kind of pick your spots in between them fighting. Because that way, there's not an entire team solely focused on you. You know what I'm saying?
Marking the rest of that squad.
Wipe that guy. Absolutely beam that guy. If you learn the recoil pattern of the cast off, you can blast people and they'll think you're cheating. But sometimes at longer ranges the cast off does have like kind of random bounce to it. So right here I thought those guys were fighting, but they were actually on the same team and they started blasting me, so we kind of got to back off of that. Jump down because that mortar's gonna beam us. I know they're probably pushing. That they are. I really wish I could have got that down. So now I have to play a little bit slower than I would have. I would have played a lot quicker if I would have got that down, but now we hear him shooting again. So now I know it's two different teams still. I was thinking that that team that mortared me and pushed me was the only team here, but there's definitely two teams. And again, pick your spots. Bob and weave. Pick your spots, be a rat. So this right here, we get this ping right here. I know this guy on the very edge of this corner of the building. I know he's going to be on that scaffolding leading up to that window. So this is where good mini map and map knowledge. See right there where he's positioned. I know he's got to be going into that window. And I guessed right. He's just sitting there. Now we're pushing this last guy. Getting looked at from other people, so we gotta dip up out of there. This guy, I have no idea who he is. I don't know what team he's on. Now we do. Still fighting. See what I'm saying? They're still fighting. We are just finessing here at mall, ladies and gentlemen. We're just being an absolute rat here, picking, bobbing and weaving in and out of these two or three, however many teams are actually here. And this guy shooting me from across the map, as long as he's not sniping, I'm not too worried about him, because he'd have to hit some insane shots to actually down me. So I'm kind of just disregarding him. It is annoying, but it is what it is. This guy jumps down. I jump down? I hear a bunch of people floating. We hear people floating, people fighting.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
We're gonna go find this guy that dropped in. Now we know I just broke a guy that was over here by the buy, so I know there's still people out by the buy. And then this guy shows up. This, I'm assuming, is the team that I was shooting at the buy, and now they're pushing up to try to kill me. But we absolutely blast them with the cast off.
Watch your six. Resurgence.
As I'm down on that guy, I hear this guy running up the stairs. Absolute bitty bots. I love it. I love it. Not much I could have done there in terms of keeping them alive to farm them, because they were all just so stacked.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
So at this point, I think mall's cleared out, so I might as well take shots at this guy. Probably not going to get the down, but fuck it. Why not? Just a random guy, AFK. I'll take it. I'm never going to pass up on the freebies. We got 40 grand. We see that guy on the roof right there as we're parachuting to get these UEs. Of course, they're all ghosted, or my UAVs don't work. I still don't know. Sometimes my UAVs work, sometimes they don't. It really makes no sense to me. I mean, I'm just... Right here, I'm blessed that these guys are bot. Right here, I'm blessed that I'm in a bot lobby. But obviously, getting 40 kills in a game, it's going to be a bot lobby. You're not getting 40 kills in a decent or sweaty lobby. It's just not going to happen.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Even if you play perfectly, the lobby will just die quicker.
Need recon overhead.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
I'm getting no pings except for right here in front of us. I get 3 pings on a UAV with 32 people in the lobby. See, I'm convinced that the UAVs do not work properly here on Vondel. Because now, look, now I'm getting more pings. What changed? You know what I'm saying? So again, here's another example of me being a third-party little rat. Because, like, I'm a solo. These guys are full squads. They're fighting the guy over here at police station. I get it down. He's still firing. Okay, right here, I get very lucky that these guys didn't have thumbs. Because I had no idea, again... UAV wasn't working. I had no idea there's a whole nother team. And yet another team. Again, not on the UAV. But right here, we clearly hear that this is more than one person. There's definitely multiple sets of footsteps. So we gotta play slow. I can't just run up there and expect to 1v3 everybody.
25 remaining.
No way.
Got gas moving in.
I have no idea where his team went. I don't hear him anymore. 2 of them? That's what we're doing? They tried to get an early rotation on me going to police station. I ain't going for that. I hear another one. Guy up there. We got to take a different angle at this because since they just see me flying in. So right here, be a rat. We hear... Yep, we heard that guy coming from the left. Team white. Now I'm going to get up top because now I don't know where anybody is. There's no more resurgence pings. I don't have a UAV. So now I'm just going to get a top police station and kind of scope out where the rest of the lobby is. We hear guys shooting above us. Now I hear a guy right above me. But that definitely wasn't a guy that was shooting what sounded to be like a sniper or a battle rifle or something. I'll come up here and clear the roof. Being wary of what we heard. And there he is, down here. Being a little bitty bot. Bro, this is an insane lobby I'm in, bro. I love it. I get lobbies like this so rare. So rare for me. I see that guy over there. If I do it, I'm going. Send it, baby. Unfortunate there that I didn't have my cast off out when I mantled up there. I probably could have downed him. See, these guys were decent. They used their equipment. They knew how to break my line of sight when I was shooting at them. They're not overextending. So these guys, I have to get it down. If I have no idea that if this is a team of 3, team of 2. Gotta get it down. That's huge. When you're trying to solo fight a somewhat competent team, I'm not saying those guys were the best, but they obviously knew how to avoid getting downed. When I first started shooting at them, you have to create an opening by getting it down. Because if you just run in there 1v3 against, or 1v2 in that case, if I would have just ran into that stairwell, I would have died. Gotta get it down first. We hear this stupid riot shielder. Hit him in the foot with a throwing knife. Get that riot shielder out. Getting good with throwing knives is essentially just having good centering. If you have good centering, you'll be good with throwing knives. And if you want to get good with throwing knives, throw with them. A lot of people don't throw them unless they're throwing it at a down person. Bro, even if you die a couple times when you're trying to get downs with throwing knives, bro, just throw them. You'll get good with them. Damn it. We see this guy about to rock. I shoot absolute octagons. What can you do? Not below me. So right here, I'm in a tough spot. I have to rotate. This guy at the rock knows where I'm at. This guy that I initially shot at by these planners, he knows where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is throw smoke to get this rotation in. Even if I kind of float above the smoke, being close to the smoke, as you probably know, you lose aim assist. So even if I'm not in the smoke to rotate, I'll at least be near enough to hopefully break these people's aim assists. So they won't be able to beam me out of the sky. And now we get the rotation in. We heard somebody right below me. But right now, I just want to take zone. I want to get in the zone. I don't want to waste all of my durable here. Kind of try and figure out where those guys went that I initially was shooting at. There's one of them. I get blasted by the other one. Break his line of sight. I see this guy above. And as I saw him, I also saw this guy aiming at me in the tunnel. Just blast them with the cast off. Love it. Now I'm wary of that guy on the rock who was shooting me when I killed the first guy by the planter. He would have either been pushed up here or he jumped in the water. And at this point, I know he jumped in the water since he's not here. We got to dodge this precision. Right here, I did not mean to fall in the water, but I see this guy. Both of them are in the water. So I want to stay on land. I don't want to be in the water. I don't have anything that I can fight with in the water. Right there, I kind of overextend because I need that down. Another big down. Now I glance up at... Because right here, at this moment, I had no idea who was left in the game. So after I get those 2 downs, I get a moment to glance up and see that it is just me and these 2. So I immediately go for the first guy down to get that full 43 kill solo trio win. That's how it's done. Like I said, I was never as good as I am now when Warzone first dropped. This has been me since the Verdansk days, solo squatting, solo duos, trios, quads, whatever it was. I would solo squad, get absolutely slammed time and time again. I would watch other people that are better than me and try to like break down what they're doing to kind of improve my game. And then after that, it's just reps. It's getting in the game and just getting reps in. You have to just play a lot and you start to see yourself gradually improve. Like I said, I used to like hover around a 2 KD. Don't get me wrong, that's really a 2 KD is really good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's bad by any means. By my standards, for me, that was bad because I played Call of Duty my entire life. So I was always like a pub stomper in COD. But the thing was, I had never played a battle royale before. So I had no idea how to translate the Call of Duty gun skill that I had into playing on a BR map, playing a BR. But now that I have taken these steps to improve and learn how to play BR, I've turned myself into a pretty solid player. I play around a 5 KD. Anyways, y'all, hope you guys can take something from this video, learn from it, improve. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.